Hello everyone, I hope everybody's doing well. The name of the video is Glock 34, the Ultimate Gun. And I have several reasons for saying that. And so we're going to go over the gun and I will explain why I think the Glock 34 is the ultimate gun. It's this little beauty right here. And we're going to go over it stem to stern or stern to stem or something along those lines. So let's see how this goes. More to follow. Okay, everybody, this is my Glock 34. I call it my ultimate gun, and we'll go over everything in it. And at the end of this, I'll show you some range activity so you get an idea of, how well I shoot this gun. So let's start with the number one thing in this gun, which is the trigger. This has in it a Timney Alpha Combat or competition trigger. Let's run some trigger tests on it and see how she averages out. We'll do 5 pulls total and we'll go from there. And just to make everybody happy, run her finger down. No ammunition, nothing in the gun, nothing on the face. And so I'm not going to make any accidental, embarrassing bang bangs. So let's do this. First pull, 2 pounds, 0.4 ounces. Second pull, 2 pounds even. Third pull, 2.5.3. Fourth pull, 2.4.1. Fifth pull, 2.0.5. The average, 2.2 pounds. So, as you can tell, it's a light trigger. Let's talk a little bit more about it. Notice, it has a little bit of take up and then break. That's all there is to it. A little bit of take up, break, and that break is so light. Break. Now, most people would, pretty much tell you that the only thing this gun's good for is to be what exactly the trigger says it's supposed to be for. That doesn't work. Oh well, nice try. And that's as a competition trigger. So, in other words, who would use this gun? Somebody that's a competition shooter. Well, I'm not a competition shooter, but I'm a person who really likes lighter triggers, and I have them in most of my guns. Let's talk some more about what you can see exterior of the gun. We will start right up front here. This is a Strike Industries thread protector on the outside here. And the reason I'm using that is the one that came with the barrel, you know, it doesn't allow for an O-ring seal, and it keeps coming off like most thread protectors will if you shoot them quite a bit. While we're still up front, we will do a real quick look. You'll notice that we've got a blue recoil assembly in there. It's from this particular one is from the Glock store. It is their titanium one. I really like it. There is absolutely nothing wrong with the Glock recoil assembly. It works fine. I just prefer one that's a little heavier, and I prefer a metal one. So that's why I'm running that particular little jewel. We'll go across the top now. I have on it Trijicon suppressor height sights. I love these sights. They work well. They're absolutely phenomenal. They are great sights. I have them on other guns. They stay on and they work perfectly. My optic here is a Vortex Defender XL, and I really like Vortex optics. Where is it made? It's made in China. I'm sorry. I can't see paying $200 to $300 more for an optic when I can get one that's as good or better and still has a no questions asked warranty, which the Vortex has. It's really a great optic, and I've had extremely good luck with their optics. We will come down. You see all these nice little blue parts here. This is an extended mag release. This is an extended slide catch. And the reason why I use extended slide catches is because it's incredibly difficult for me to get my fingers on it otherwise. This is the guide rod I was talking about right here. And we'll go ahead and take off the thread protector here. And we'll talk about this. This is an aftermarket barrel, and it is from Griffin Armament. Why do I have a Griffin Armament aftermarket barrel? Simply because I use on this particular gun a can occasionally, and this can is a Griffin Armament Revolution 9. It's an awesome suppressor. I have had the baffle upgrade done to it, and as you can see, I've changed the end cap on it so that I've got this flash suppressor on here, and believe it or not, it really does work. Everything except the first pop, it really does a great job at pulling it down. So now we'll put it back together again quickly. And now let's, finish up our conversation. The other blue items you see, the pins, they just came with this kit. This is extended and this is extended, and the blue pins just came with it, so I just installed them. I like having extended controls, and that's the reason why it's on the gun. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go down, and you will notice the flash light that's underneath it, the weapons light. We'll flip it over, and hopefully you can see that. I don't know if you can or not, so let's see if we can bring it in a little closer. This is an X400U. It's an Ultra, it's not a turbo. And what makes it so cool is this. It has a laser on it. It has a laser, and when you need it, you got a laser and a light. I don't think you can see the laser now, but you have a laser and a light. It takes standard 123 batteries, and that's the reason why I've got it on the gun. I have a little bit of bling on the back, the badge for my former agency. I can tell you, I can write it on the thing if you want. I can tell you where to get that. They do several different agencies. They do, and I like a little bling. I like a little stuff that identifies the gun is mine, for the lack of a better way of putting it. And there she is, fully assembled. The reason why I call this the ultimate gun is particularly for home defense. It's easy to maneuver in and around a house. I have no room in my home that is longer than 20 feet. So because I have no room longer than 20 feet, I don't need a gun that can shoot past that. I think I'm pretty good with this gun, and I'll show you the targets at the end, and you can tell me what you think. But the reason it's the ultimate is, with it fully suppressed, with this light system that's on it, with the optic that I'm carrying, you can't ask for more gun or a better gun for a home defense gun. You really can't. Or for a CQB gun. You know, a lot of people, I know there are a lot of people, no, they got to have their AR pistol, they got to have their 300 blackouts. I have all those. But I spent 45 years in law enforcement. I would say 85% of all my formal training is with a handgun. So when you consider the fact that, you know, all my formal training is with a handgun, it is a better weapon for me personally to be using. So that's my ultimate gun. Now I'll throw some scenes from me at the range with this gun on the end of this video, and you tell me in the comments whether or not it's an ultimate gun. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Yeah, you can. Yeah. No, you can have your glasses. You can leave your glasses on. It's fine. Really? Yeah.
In there. I would only shoot 9, so you can finish it. I got the hang of it at the end. You see them all? Yeah. That one. They all know. Never want to like short barrel or How did you like that one?
I like the way it's
Yeah. Yeah, that's how. I got it. It's set. Hey, you still got these two. So, if you want to keep going, that's cool. We got 35. Go ahead.